What's going on, guys? So welcome back to another review, and today we have Marvel Legends animated series Storm. So this is from the X-Men animated series in the new VHS packaging that Marvel Legends is doing. Now they're doing the whole plastic-free thing. I think it looks great. It's cool artwork. I like the way it displays. I have my figures displayed in front of the boxes, and I might even throw an old like VCR or something right there. And I think that's going to look cool. That's how Marvel Legends had it set up at Comic-Con. I might follow suit. So let's take this Storm out and get a better look at her. So here she is out the package, and she's looking good. I mean, I didn't like the cell shading the first time I saw it, but now I'm looking at it, and I kind of like it. The hair does not have the wash like they did on the previous Storm, and I'm kind of missing that. So she also brings these two hands with energy effects, and then they're shooting out electricity. And this I do think is a big improvement compared to the energy effects they had given us with Storm previously, because those were they were okay, but I don't know. It'd be cool to get both and have a combination of both going on, but I think I like these more than the other ones. Alrighty, so the paint and detail on this are pretty good. I don't mind the cell shading on it. It's done well enough. I wish it had like a tiny bit of gray, like following the black. Because in the animated series, it's almost hard to tell if she's wearing silver or is she wearing white, you know? But I think a little bit of gray would help. Like maybe like accenting the black, like tiny line of gray. I think that would make it pop more. But I think they did a good job. Other than that, like for example, here's the box. If you see the box, she's not all white, you know? It's kind of like glowy or shiny. So I feel like some more lines should be drawn on her, not just the black. A little gray would help. Maybe even like a bluish gray. But I do like the way it looks. They look better together. Like when I was looking at just the promo images of this, I was like, I don't know if I want it. And now that I have them all together, the cell shading kind of fits well together. So I'm not mad at it. I think the skin tone is a little dark. And the sculpt on the face, it's not great. It doesn't really look exactly like Storm in my opinion. Let's see. Compare next to Jubilee's face. It's a different face, but a lot of these faces are generic and they're not really nailing the sculpt of the face. So I think that a matte finish might lighten up the skin and make it better, but there's not much you can do in terms of changing the look to try to make it look more like this. Yeah, it does not look like her. The jawline is not sharp enough. Let's see. Yeah, the jawline is not sharp enough. And she's too dark. The eyebrows are too thick. I don't know. It has a lot of things that are not good. Also, the wash. The wash is completely misplaced because, look, it has the wash behind. You see? It has a wash right behind there, right where you can't see it. We want that all over the hair. What is that? I'm going to have to add that myself because that looks decent, you know? But give it to us everywhere. I'm not even going to bother going over the articulation. It's the same articulation as the Storm that came before it. Let's take a look real quick at both of those Storms right next to each other. As you can see, the other Storm does have a nice wash in the hair that this one is missing. And she has more of a pearlescent finish to her, while this other Storm has kind of a matte finish to it. It's not very shiny at all. So they have very different looks going on, even though it's the same body. One is kind of trying to mimic, I guess it's the comic version, while this new one is trying to be the animated series. But I feel like they both kind of missed the mark, and maybe a combination of both would be better. And here's how Storm looks next to the rest of the figures that I have in the line so far. So it's Mr. Sinister, Jubilee, and Wolverine.
and they look better together, you know. Jubilee and Storm, I didn't like their shading so much, but when they're next to Wolverine and Mr. Sinister, they just, I don't know, they look good. Like, it works. So I'm excited to get the rest of them too. I don't know. I'm all in on the line. I think they're going to look really cool once they're all together. So for sure, I'm going to keep picking them up. So that's it for this review, guys. I do like it. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you want. Let me know if you guys picked it up or what you think. Take care. Peace.